Very good.
We're here with Bobby Meacham. Bobby, you know, you 35 years in baseball, and I got to ask you something. What's your thoughts on that new technology where the infielder knows what the ball is coming?
Well, it's good. You know, it's good. It's if it's helpful to the guys that can't see the signs, it's really good because I remember back in the day, I always saw the signs, but once in a while, well, yeah, I shouldn't say always. Once in a while, I miss them, and it would be great to just have them tell me, just say, hey, fastball down and away. If I heard that, I wouldn't even have to look for the sign, so it's good.
Now, what about having the iPad at the dugout and just watching, right, second guessing the ump or?
Well, I'm not a fan of that, right? I mean, when they talk about pitches that are inches away from the strike zone and call balls or strikes, you know, I'm not for second guessing umpire. I just want to go out and play ball and do the best I can, knowing that they're doing the best they can. I'm not a fan of that.
Now, let's get into a time warp. How do you think Billy would have reacted if they had a iPad in there and a couple of umps missed the?
It would not have been pretty. It wasn't pretty anyway, right? Well, Billy, if he had an iPad, he'd go crazy. So I don't think that. I'm glad he wasn't around now because he would drive some umpires crazy.
Now, I gotta ask you one thing. You know, I'm sure that you've seen that movie Field of Dreams.
Oh yeah.
And as a little kid, you always want to say, "Man, I want to face this guy." Who would you have liked to face or play with?
Oh man. Place to play with. I love that. You know, I grew up a Dodger fan, so maybe Sandy Koufax. That'd been.
You would love to face him?
Face him or play behind him. That'd be even better.
Wow, that is amazing. I thought it would be like something like Bob J.R. Richards or somebody like that.
No. I grew up a Dodger fan, so I'm always thinking about the Dodgers.
Now, you know, Bobby, there's as a manager and with all the analytics and all the information that we have today, do you think that sometimes we put too much information on these ball players and they just can't adapt and not do what they're capable of doing, which is just playing ball?
It just depends, right? As you coach, you learn what guys can handle what. As you manage, you do the same thing. You know you want all the information you can get as a manager, as a coach, but you also want to filter all that information that the players actually can use. You want to take what they can use and give it to them. Just like before all that stuff, we had a lot of information too given to us when I was a player, and we had a lot more when I was a manager and a coach in the minor leagues. But we just know how much to give to the players, so it doesn't slow them down. We don't want to slow them down out there. We want them
That's
to think.
That's what I thought.
And
Something
play
you
fast.
got to know. You got to be a little use psychology on them, know what to feed to them.
Exactly. You know, you give them what they need, and that's about it.
Listen, thank you for your time and courtesy, brother, and you are always first class. And
All right,
thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, buddy.